Good morning and welcome back to the shop. Thought I'd do a little project today. Got the fire going over here. It's nice and toasty now. It's cold outside, so I'm gonna spend a little time in the shop getting some things together. I needed a new workbench for outside the shop to do dirty stuff, you know, just kind of general workbench, nothing fancy at all. Thought I'd go ahead and show you what's going on today. Look over here. Just got a few 2x4s, 2x6s set up here. I'm going to clean these guys up, start cutting them down to size. Alright, so here on the table saw, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean up these edges a little bit. It's got a little bit of, you know, natural beauty here. But I'm just going to run it through the table saw. I'm going to scoot this over where I'm just going to take off this rounded corner just a little bit on both sides. I'm going to do that on the legs. I'm going to do it on everything. So next step I'm going to do, got out my old Makita planer here. I'm going to run all these guys through and just take a hair off of each side just to purdy them up a bit. Yeah, I don't have dust collection set up on this, but the chickens will enjoy all that, won't they? What I came up with basically is a clean 2x4. It's not a 2x4 anymore. It's more like a 2 1/4 by, I don't know what that is now. Probably about 1 3/8 inches or more. Just nice crisp sides. Cleaned up all the marks off of them. And that's the only purpose of that. Does not affect anything. You can even skip this step. So this is one of the legs. They're going to go this way to the side. This will be the front. I want to notch in my front stretchers right here. Instead of just screwing them to the side and having all the strength just on those screws, I want to notch them in here so that any pressure is going to be sitting on this wood. So I got a little tri-square here set to 1 inch and a little less than 7/16 what boards ended up being. It doesn't matter what they are to me. I don't care what they are. And then this one is 3 1/4. So what I'll do is I'll notch all of this right there. Alright, so the first one of you that makes fun of my vintage Rockwell Delta mini bandsaw here, this cute little thing, first one of you that makes fun of it can buy me a new one. Here we go. going to finish off the notch with a jigsaw. So I got all my top notches done here. I also added one down at the bottom, 6 inches up. I think I'm gonna do the bottom rail set in just like the top rail, and you'll see how it all goes together. It'll make sense one of these days. But those are the 4 legs. All right, so here we go. We got 2 legs, top and bottom rail. Let's see if they fit together. I mean, of course they're gonna fit together. Gee. Oh, yeah. All lined up. Run over here, get the top piece. Excuse me, I'm gonna walk behind you. Top piece just drops in like that. Get them all squared up. There we go. It's gonna be the long side of it. I'll probably go ahead and I'll square it up, and I will glue it and screw it with some 3-inch deck screws of some sort. Alright, I remember I told you guys this wasn't nothing fancy, but I can't help it. I'm going to go ahead and put a little quarter-inch roundover just on the outside corners, maybe along the bottom, maybe on the inside. I don't know yet. But you know, one day I figure when I'm old and gone, they're going to have a big estate sale and sell all my stuff. So if this is prettier, you know, may get somebody a few more bucks. Let's go for it. Yeah, just looks a little cleaner. I'll show you a little tip. I went ahead and rounded over the bottoms of the legs too, and that's just because those before it was just a sharp corner. Anytime you slide this around, it's just going to chip that wood or gouge into something, so that really keeps it from chipping off your legs. Anyway, so this is the second side done. Over here I got a little live edge action going. Look at that. That's extra. All right, I'm gonna set these up, and we're gonna start putting the sides on and getting this thing looking like a base. All right, we got all these pieces in now. So I was thinking, how am I going to attach the top once it's in there? So, voila. Put these little corner brackets. I'll call them corner brackets. Supports, little corner pieces. I'm going to get these in here, perhaps 2 in the middle. Then I'll screw up through that to do the top. There we go. Get you a 3/4 inch plywood of your choosing. Make you a little shelf on the bottom. Once you get that all screwed in, it's going to be make it really rigid, really strengthen it up, keep it square. If you ever have to move it, it won't rack on you. So let's get that screwed in. There it is. Got the bottom in where it's going to sit. I think I'm done. Wait a minute. I need a top. You can use another 3/4 inch piece of plywood for a top, or ooh, I got an idea. I'll be right back. Oh. Oh, it's perfect size. How about that? Who would have guessed? Look at that. It fits like it was made for this top. What that is, it's an old solid core door. Heavy. Jeez. Oh, it's heavy. Yep, that's what's gonna be the top. It's gonna be solid. I'm gonna get under there, screw it in from the bottom, and we're gonna call it done for now. I got really lucky because my camera stopped recording when I was screwing in the bottom, and I screwed in the top from the bottom. You missed all that. You got lucky. That was, oh my God, I fell asleep. It was so boring. But yeah, I just put a little row of screws around here, all the way around the edge, and the middle brace, and the top is screwed in those little blocks. Got them up here behind us, back up here in the corners, and in the middle there's two of them, one on each side of the center brace. So it's not going anywhere. That's it for this build. I appreciate you guys sitting here watching. I know it wasn't too exciting. Some of you guys probably fell asleep. Robert, yep, if you made it this far, I can't believe it. But thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate you subscribing, liking the video. Really helps me out. Just, man, it really makes me want to do some more boring videos for you. So you keep liking, you keep subscribing, I'm going to keep making. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.